Hello and welcome to Let's Play Cancelled Games. Today on Let's Play Cancelled Games, I'm going to play Kaisertal, Fight the Necronis War. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but I tried. This game is a shoot 'em up, and unfortunately it got cancelled. It had a lot of potential. It wasn't a completed game. This is a demo of what they have. So for this menu select screen, you can't select anything. It's probably just a static image. So you can only select arcade mode on that, and there's only one ship you can select. And it would have been awesome to be able to choose the other ships. But like I said, this is a demo, and that's an awesome little cutscene you get. I love the anime-style graphics on her. I guess she put shoulder buttons on the cockpit controls, because if she said press the R and L and R buttons, the pilot will be like, what? What are the L and R buttons? If you see those floating objects, pick them up. I don't like it in video games when they say, press the blank button. And the guy would be like, where's that button? I don't see it. Because that's what would actually happen. It makes no sense. It's telling someone, press the A button. They don't know what the A button is. They're in the game. You're the one with the controller. You know what I mean? So you can pick up coins after you shoot enemies. There was supposed to be a shop in this game. I'm not going to pick up that rabbit because I don't like the weapon. I prefer this weapon and the other one. And if I have both weapons, I won't be able to switch back to rapid fire. But like I said, this game was incomplete, so I'm sure they could have fine-tuned things if they had more time to develop this game. And also, I'm going to be saving this a lot because after 3 lives, it's game over. No continues. But like I said, this game was incomplete. Is incomplete. At least it said heck. Whoops. See? The enemy was right there. I didn't have enough time to dodge. Now, when I judge a canceled game, I'm a bit lenient because I have to realize that the game was incomplete. Oh gosh. I'm just gonna save. No, I'm gonna load. Cause I only had 1 life. I want to do a full playthrough of this game. You may notice that the weapons don't make any sound effects when they're being shot, when they're being fired. That's because it's an incomplete game. The rabbit weapon makes some sound effects, but I think the sound is a bit annoying, and the weapon isn't even that great. So the level is completed. The other way to complete the level is by pressing the start button. I did not press the start button. I actually completed the level as is. Yeah, so instead of buying weapons to help you survive, you can buy some nice art for your home, which will do nothing for the game. So I'm going to save here, and then I press the start button. Level's done. I can press start again, and boom, the level's done. But I'm not going to play like that. I'm actually going to do a playthrough of this game. There will be a lot of saving and loading and the like. And one thing I don't like about this game is that enemies can come from behind, and you will hardly get enough time to react. Yeah, so as I was saying, for cancelled games, I tend to give some leniency on the games, and I don't say this is a bad game because of X, Y, and Z. Yeah, I said Z instead of Z because I'm Canadian. Because you have to realize the game hasn't been completed yet. And you can't say it's a bad game when they haven't finished it up. There are parts in the game where you'll find large empty areas, like empty vast wasteland. Like I said, the game hasn't been completed yet. They didn't put all the enemies in. Yeah, so I once played an unreleased version of Clay Fighter, and it was a demo of just 2 guys fighting. I don't even think it had special moves, but I didn't say it's a terrible game. It's just a demo. I mean, the demo isn't that fun, but it's okay. You know what? I forgot to save, and because I already played this level, I'm just gonna skip it. I forgot to save at the beginning, and I played level 2, so I'm skipping to level 3. I think I should save a bit more often. Darn. Oops. Sorry. I saved it. I pressed the wrong button. It's okay. Yeah, so for those little guys that are hovering, the moment your ship goes underneath them, it fires. It's annoying. I mean, this is the frustrating part of the game where I have to save and load so many times. I mean, it's extremely difficult and frustrating. Darn. Level 3 is one of the harder levels in this demo. Darn. And you don't even get power-ups. I mean, the snake power-up would be really helpful because it homes in, I mean, it actually connects to your opponent, so you can safely hit your opponent without being right underneath them. Darn. Well, that ship didn't explode. There we go. I mean, it's level 3, and you can already tell how far the game has cranked up its difficulty. There we go. I mean, if I played this without saving and loading, I probably would not get far in the game. Except, of course, if I choose to press start and skip the level. And after I play through this, you're going to see the fastest speedrun of this game. Now, I did not press start, but I will save here before I forget. Unlike last time when I did forget. I'm experiencing a deja vu. At least he said heck. Hey, wait a minute. This was from level 1. This dialogue was from level 1. And they're using it again in level 4? But now they have it with techno music. Yeah, as you can tell, this is not the first time I've played this. I tried streaming it yesterday, and my audio settings weren't so good, so I have to stream it again, because you couldn't hear the sound. You could hear my voice, but you couldn't hear the sound. Gosh, I hate those floating things. Like, the moment you hover over them, I mean, you have to really move quickly away from them. Because they shoot you the moment you hover, they hover above you. Yeah, it's a tough AI. I'll save here. And it's even harder when you don't have when you're not able to buy things like power-ups or shields. You know, some shields would have been nice. Darn. This is another difficult part of the game. Alright, so for that part, darn. I mean, it's like you have to memorize these patterns. Yeah, you have to memorize the patterns to survive, which in my opinion is frustrating. There are those little underwater guys, and the crosshair that you see, sometimes I think that the purpose of the crosshair is to launch bombs for enemies on the ground. I don't think I can kill these guys. You just see a little target. Oh yeah, I can kill them. It takes a while. But yeah, that crosshair was probably supposed to launch bombs on the ground, so you can hit the enemies who are on the ground. I think so. Seems like it. Darn. I mean, it's hard because I was in the center and these enemies approach you from below. And if I was right at the top of the screen, then the enemies would fly from the top of the screen. Yeah. So it's a fun game, but it's just, it's tough. It's hard to play because of the difficulty, and the game was incomplete. But it's more fun when you have save states. Otherwise, it would just be frustrating and hard to play. This might be the first full playthrough of the game you will see on YouTube. And yes, I did skip a level, but I did play it. I just forgot to save. I didn't want to continue with the rest of the level again. So I'll just say, yeah, I played that level, and make an exception for that. This is the rabbit weapon. It makes a sound. It spreads only a little bit, not so much. I like this one more. Yeah, the sound is a little annoying in my opinion. I'll have to pick it up again if I see it. Darn. If I see it. Oh dear, I think it's gone. Maybe I'm supposed to attack all those enemies and then I get it? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting it right now, but it's okay. It wasn't that much of a weapon. Darn! Oh look, I can move the crosshair closer towards me like this. Kaboom. Look, it stays put. Closer towards me, away. Closer towards me, away. You may notice that there are some flat tiles. Like, see how it's flat over here? The edges are flat. That's because it's an incomplete game. And this is the part where I said that you can find large areas of no enemies, like these vast wastelands. I don't even need to push a button. I can just stay here, take a nice sip of water while I wait. Nothing. Zilch. Nada. And the level is over. I did not press start. The level actually ended. Alright. Save. Yeah, it's, I always find it frustrating when, a level that comes after a certain level is easier than the last. I don't like it when I play a game and, the next level is easier than the last one. I think, well, why not make the last one easier? But then again, this is just a demo. And also, the level did end. I did not press start. Next. Oh, listen, it's the techno music we like. I don't see any enemies. But like I said, I did save, so if some enemies start to come, I can load if I mess it up. But yeah, I'm just gonna take my hands off the keyboard. Just sit back, relax. Listen to the music, enjoy the music, look at the graphics, think about how much potential this game could have had. I noticed that there's a timer at the bottom. This counts in seconds. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and after 24 seconds it resets at 0. Is this supposed to represent the hours that it would take to do this? I mean, so he just flies for days without food, drink, sleep, or being able to go to the bathroom? And the level has just ended. And like I said before, I did not press start. I let the game finish. I mean, the level finish. Okay. I say, oh yeah, I did save. Next level. Wait, what was that level called? Hang on. The Wastelands. Very appropriate for these tiles that we have, all these bad graphics. Because that's what it looks like. A big old wasteland. Bunch of X's. X marks the spot. I don't think I need to press anything this time. Wow, this is one of the easy streams I can do, where I don't even need to play the game, I can just watch it. Actually, scratch that. This is the easiest parts of the stream. Because before I had to save and load and save and load. Multiple times. Meaning, had I not been able to save and load, there's no way I could have completed that level because of how hard it was. Or levels, because there were a few levels like that. The journey to Rydot. Rydot? I don't know. And the enemies are back. Now we can have a little fun. Wow, they're moving quite quickly. Not sure if it's because of the illusion of the background enemies or because they actually are quicker this time. I think it's because they are quicker, and the game purposely sped up the background to reflect on this. Save. Save again. Okay. Darn. I mean, right from behind, man. Darn. Not again. Blast. I mean, yes, I can take a hit, but it's just the reason why I don't want to is because I only have 3 lives, and when it's game over, it's game over. Yeah, and I was just talking about how easy the stream is. Ha! Shh. Oh, I bet it did that deliberately. Oh, forget it. I'm taking the L. I'm taking the L. It was impossible to do this without losing a life. Impossible. Now, for this time, I did not press the start button to skip the level. And now we're back at level 1. With the techno music that we like. How long have I been playing this for? 22 minutes. Okay. I want to play this level again, then with the techno music. Then I will do the speed run. Let's see how well I do without save states. And then I'll show you what a game over screen looks like. Then I'll do the speed run. Alright, like I said, no save states this time. Will I get a game over? Gosh, I should have switched weapons. Because I had to remind myself, no, it's not shooting that. You have to switch. Or you have to get out of the way. I don't remember what happened. I don't know if the weapon was focusing on another enemy or if it was, but it wasn't killing the enemy fast enough. I don't know. Yeah, this is the same music that was played on the 4th level. Third? 4th? I forgot which level it was. 4th level, I think. When we saw that again, number 4, I think. I did not get to pick those coins because I was scratching my beard. I don't always have a goatee or beard. This time I do. But now I found the advantage of not having a beard. So I don't need to scratch it, I can always play the games. Oh, whoops. Oh gosh, I was not scratching my beard this time. Oh my goodness. I don't see the rabbit one. What happened to that? I didn't see it. Oh, and here's a fun fact. Yesterday when I was playing the game crashed. It wasn't the emulator. The game actually crashed. The music was playing, and something happened. I don't know. I crashed the game. I don't remember how, but I did. Alright, you want to see a game over? Let's see a game over. Well, you got 2 lives left. That's a quote from Mad Dog McCree 2. Fun game. Well, you only got 1 life left. That's another quote from the same game. And then he says, I think you're going to have to put more money in this game. That's the game over screen. You get some cool shooting star effects. And the reason why the guy says you're going to have to put more money in this game is because Mad Dog McCree 2 was an arcade game. And it got ported to home consoles. So yeah, the money being more coins is into the arcade machine. Alright, let's see which button I need to press to skip this. A, no. B, no. L, R, no. Select, no. Enter, start, yes. To end the game, and you press start, even at the game over screen. And now I'm at the next level. Okay, well, let's start this speed run. Oh wow. That's a speed run. And I realized I can start before the level actually loads. I want to do a 4-minute stream. I mean, not a 4-minute stream, 4 more minutes in the stream. So I'll make it a 30-minute stream. I'll make the speed run a little longer. So we'll say show the level, and then we'll skip. I'll skip. There. A slow speed run. Level 4, because before I kept pressing start, start, start. Level 5, skip. Level 6, skip. Level 7, skip. Level 8, yuck, skip. Level 9, skip. Back to where I was before. I'm gonna go to level 2, and I'm gonna play without saving and loading. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play the game for as long as possible, up until around 30 minutes, without saving and loading, and I'll see how far I can really get. It would be a good idea if there were some arrows pointing in the down directions, warning you that there's an incoming ship. Like some big red triangular arrows pointing downwards on the part of the screen where it says warning, incoming baddie, or warning, incoming ship, or warning, to let you know that there's a baddie coming. I guess I don't need to press anything now, but... Oh, level ended. There were no enemies left. I was hoping that there wouldn't all of a sudden be a surge of enemies. By surprise. Okay. Darn. Well, like I said, no saving and loading. Okay. Down to 1 life. Now this is the part where I don't need to shoot anything unless enemies all of a sudden come in by surprise. And I can just enjoy the level as it scrolls by, look at the graphics, listen to the music. Listen to the music. Listen to the music. I like how when you get a game over screen, if you push the start button, it still says level complete. Where it's like, you lost, but you won the level anyway. I mean, imagine Guitar Hero, you lose the song. You lose in the song, but it says stage clear. Kind of like that. Sorry. Hang on. Alright, ready. No. I walked right into that. I should have gone out of the way and just avoided it. Like I said, no save states. And this time the only way to advance is by pressing start. And speaking of which, it's now 30 minutes since I streamed this game. This game had so much potential, and it's unfortunate that this game did not get released. I think it could have been a great game, Kaisertal Fight for the Necronis War. It just didn't get released. But these things happen, and I'm glad that I could at least still play this game. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye!